Boom. Stream has started. Oh, fuck me. Yep. I feel like it needs to get done. Hey, HPV, how you doing, man? As you can see, there's no music. There's nothing. This is a very hard thing for me to do, and it's also very serious. I'm alright, just really scared and nervous, I guess. But I'm glad that you're okay, mate. You will see. I feel like for my sake, it needs to happen. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. Ah, hey Sussman, how you doing? Oh shit. And now Chaos is here. Sup, peeps? Oh, Pika's here too. Hello. This is already going to be very hard for me to do. We're just going to... I don't know if you can see it. I'm already just tearing up trying to stop it. No. Stop it. I was going to do it as a video, but I feel like just doing it in one take and as a stream will be best. No, I'm not. I've held all of this in for 13 years. I'm sorry. Just mean... You It's not what's wrong, it's what needs to be done. For my sake and probably for others out there. I'm gonna be telling you some stuff that not even my family knows. I've held it all in for 13 years. 13 years. Maybe even longer. Sorry. I told you it's gonna be special. I'm trying to... Oh man. This is very hard for me to do because I'm not one for showing emotion or expressing emotion. I'm sorry. I've always said to you guys that I want to build a community and I want you guys to know me and I want to know you. And I'm going to be honest with you, the real reason why I stream is to, and I've said it numerous times, is to help those who are going through a dark time be happy and to feel entertained. And I feel like the only way for me really to do that is by sharing my experiences and what I went through. And kind of giving those who are in a dark place and the kind of light that they need to know that they can get through situations like this. I've been wanting to do it for a very long time. I've tried many different things. I've tried therapy. I've tried everything, and that never worked. But I feel like in order for me to move on, I kind of need to express it in a way that I want to do it. Not how some rules go or how people expect you to do things. I want to do it my way. So I feel like the best way for me to do it is by telling my story. Some of the things I'm about to tell you, not even my I've told my mum before she passed, but I don't think she's ever told anyone else. And I've held it all in for 13 years. My sister, my siblings know some of it, but not all of it. I just, I really just don't. I don't know where to begin. Uh, I'm sorry. I'm a bit of a mess right now. I'm sorry. um. Okay, I'm trying to think what's the best place to begin with this because it's, it's going to get dark, and this may even some of this may even get me banned. Oh shit. I don't even know what that was, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the raid, thank you. This is yeah. It's, okay, well, I appreciate the raid, but this is kind of a... Oh my god, this is hard for me to do already. Okay. Kind of. Not really. I'm kind of an emotional wreck right now. Just to catch you up to speed. If you don't know the reason why I'm streaming, I'm about to tell you why. The whole purpose for me to stream, and it's been like this for years, but I've just never told anyone, is because it's because I kind of, oh man, I went through so much dark stuff as a child. I've held it in for 13 years, and I kind of, the whole purpose of me is to help those, it doesn't matter how old they are, whether they're young or adults, to give them an idea that no matter what dark stuff they're going through, or what kind of, anything in life struggles they're going through, that there is always going to be this light at the end of the tunnel. That's the reason why I stream. I want to entertain those who are going through a hard time, or, you know, that kind of stuff. And I think, who played the Shining Sound? Jake. And I think the best way for me to start this off is by going through things that, or telling you guys things that I went through myself. Because compared to where I was 13 years ago to where I am now, I'm a completely different person. I struggle to show emotion. I struggle to tell or show how I feel. I tend to hold everything in. But this stream, I'm not going to. Because I feel like it's crucial for people to know that they're not alone in situations. So that's... Thanks, HPP. So that's kind of the premise of this stream. I've been wanting to do it for a very long time. I just didn't have the courage to do it. But now I feel like it might be the best time. For me, anyway. And I want to get this out there in a way that I want to do it, not how people expect me to do it. Say, for example, therapy. Okay. So, as many of you know, I do suffer from many different types of mental health disabilities. I've got depression, I've got PTSD, I have severe social anxiety, I'm autistic myself, and it... Okay. To start off with, No worries. I appreciate you being here. And to start this off, I'm going to say here now, I generally don't remember much of my childhood up to a certain point. Everything up to when I was 11 years old, or 99% of it, is all hazy for me. I have shut that thing off completely from my mind. So I'm going to be talking from my experiences from when I was 10 years old and 10 years and older. Okay? Push me, but because of being low, I started streaming. I can relate to emotions as well. I'm just saying, but Dark, you're an amazing person. I appreciate that. Just a light, not just a flame for others. You're a whole beacon. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. So, okay, from what I can remember from the first 10 years of my life is I was obviously, a child, and I suffered from childhood epilepsy, which I don't know if you know, it's a real thing. When you grow up and you get older, you can grow out of it. And I was also, at the time, was not diagnosed with anything. I was under because of my health status for being a social, with the epilepsy and that kind of stuff. I was put under the care of social services in my city, my local council. Um, and for so long, I had a thing called a social worker, which is someone who works with the family and works with the child, who is supposed to help them in any way possible. But this one was absolutely useless. Like, absolutely useless. Would not do anything. And because of me being a crazy child and having childhood epilepsy, and at that time we didn't know it, but of course I was also autistic, but we didn't know because this social worker was refusing to help my mum get me tested for it. So I was a wreck. I mean, I was running around. There was times I was running around naked, climbing up walls, swinging off pipes, stealing stuff. Like child behavior. But I was more erratic, and during that time, that's all I can really remember. Up until I was about 10 years old, and I didn't know it at the time. My mum, she fell ill with stage 3 breast cancer. And we didn't know it at the time, but because of my erratic behavior, I know trust me, I don't steal anymore. And because of my erratic behavior, at least what she told me was because she fell ill, she couldn't look after me. So she tried everything in her power to basically get me out of the house. And the only way she could have done that is by reaching out to my father, who I had never met before. No, don't worry. And he, according to all my siblings who can remember him, so my two older brothers, my father has always been a dickhead. Excuse my language. This is going to get very dark. I'm even going to show you screenshots and messages of things that's happened that I've never told anyone ever, and I've held it in for so long. Oh man, and he's always been a dickhead. He's always been abusive, doing what he can to have control. But my mom, being unwell, she tried everything in her power to send me away via social services to begin with, for the foster care system, which all backfired. It all backfired. They wouldn't do anything. The council was refusing. So it's also during the time she was going through the chemotherapy, I was supposed to stay with my father. And unfortunately, I was there a lot longer than I was supposed to be. I was there for 10 months. I was 10 years old and I was there for 10 months. And the way... I never went back home after that, by the way. I never went back to my family, with my mother or my siblings. During those 10 months, I was both mentally and physically abused by the people who should have been caring and looking after me. There was... I don't know if any of you growing up ever heard of these metal egg toys. They're like probably about that big. They're like egg shaped, but they have like metal, and they're called Weeble Wobbles. They're basically, they're like, as I said, like they're like egg shaped toys that are designed to not fall over, so they always stay center. I had those thrown at the back of my head numerous times by my youngest brother Kyle, half brother. I don't talk to him anymore. But I don't blame him. He was literally a baby. He was like 1.5 years old, 2 years old. And there were times I had to sit in a corner. I couldn't go to the toilet. I couldn't watch TV. I was forced to eat things I didn't like. I was constantly blamed for everything I didn't even do. For example, my stepbrother, he would go around stealing and that kind of stuff, and I would, because I was so young, and I didn't like the idea of seeing other people get hurt or blamed for something that they've done, I stuck up for him, and I took the blame. Every single time, I took the blame. Yeah, it's technically my fault, the reason why I got treated the way I did. Because I stuck up for him, and I said it was my fault, and I took the blame. And it doesn't matter the outcome anyway. Even if he admitted to what he did, I would have still been treated the same way because I was treated like an outcast. Even though I was staying with my dad or my father at the time, I was the outcast in the family, so I would have still been treated the same way no matter what. But I was, like I said, I was forced to sit in a corner. I couldn't use the toilet, so I suffer from going to the toilet. I have bowel issues. I don't eat as much as I used to because I was forced to eat things I didn't like doing. Like anyone in my family could tell you, as I was growing up, I would literally just non-stop eat. I would eat anything and everything, and now I just barely eat at all. I mean, I can go through a month's worth of shopping in about 3 months. Like I said, I was constantly blamed for stuff I didn't do. I was constantly smacked on my head numerous times around my head by my father and his fiance, which they shouldn't have even been engaged to begin with because he was still technically married to my mother. But I'm not going to go into that situation. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole or that path. Fuck me. Bear in mind, I was 10 years old when all of this was happening. 10. I didn't even know what was going on. I just didn't want to see other people get blamed or get in trouble for something that I know that they did, but I didn't. I'm even to this day, I'm like that. I care so much about others to the point where I would take the blame for anything. And it wasn't a good time. I would not. Okay. Right. As far as I'm aware, I don't really know the situation of what happened. But it was around the Christmas period, and I was supposed to go see my mum and my siblings for the Christmas, and me being 10, I didn't know what was going on, right? I didn't know where I was supposed to go or what I was doing, so I thought it's just a normal Christmas day or a Christmas holiday. I'm going to be here at my father's, as far as I'm aware. But according to my oldest brother, in the backstory, is I was supposed to go to my mother's and spend time Christmas with them. But my father was refusing for me to go there. He would not let me leave the house, like, at all. And my oldest brother went over there to try and get me home, and no matter what he tried, failed. It would not let me do it. And it was around this same time. It was a Christmas. It was like the winter time. But I got, yeah, no worries, mate. I appreciate it. And I remember being outside the house, they were doing works outside the house, and they had scaffolding. And I can't remember whether it was around the same time. It was a winter time, so I know for a fact that because it was like snowy and there was I was generally scared for my life. I was 10 years old, and it was coming up. I think it was coming up to my dad's fiance's birthday, or I can't remember if it was birthday or it was Christmas gift or whatever. But I'm not going to drop names, or I'm not going to say who they are because I'm respectful of that kind of stuff. And one of their children, his fiance's children, bought her a box of chocolates, and that ended up going missing completely, like just completely going missing. And of course, it ended up being my stepbrother who took it. Uh, Bear in mind, I'm gonna tell you now. There was three others living there. There was obviously, my dad and my stepmother. But there are three siblings. There was the two oldest. No, there was four siblings. Sorry, there was the two oldest. There was the step sibling who was 3 years younger than I was at the time, and then there was the baby, which I don't really count because there was like 1, 2 years old. I'm gonna tell you his name. His name was Kyle, and the oldest one bought his mother a box of chocolates for Christmas, but they ended up going missing. And it turns out it was the stepbrother who was younger than me stole them, and then threw the box out. I'm sorry, I'm not receiving any of these notifications. Maybe I should, but I appreciate that. Holy cow. Sorry. Thank you so much, Jake. Thank you so much, man. Honestly. This is very hard for me to do, and I appreciate all of it. And of course, me being 10 years old and taking the blame for everything, I took the blame for it. And that was probably the worst mistake I have ever made in my life. The eldest stepbrother, he obviously was so pissed off with it. And as I told you, there was scaffolding outside, and it was a snowy, cold winter's night. And I don't know why, but my father kind of agreed to it. They dragged me out of the house onto the scaffolding, picked me up, and hung me off the roof. Hung me off the roof, over the edge of the scaffolding. I was 10 years old. I was terrified. And I honestly thought I was going to get dropped. And that scared the shit out of me. No matter what I did, I had no one I could go to. I had no contact with anyone. I had no phone. I couldn't go to anyone. And it just... I was trapped. I was helpless, and I was scared. I was honestly scared for my life, and that's not even, that is the worst part. But an hour or so later, after I thought that the punishment was over and they did drag me back inside, it was dinner time and there was a sharp knife. Oh my god! You guys don't have to do this! Oh my god! Oh my god! Storm got a gifted sub? That's crazy! I appreciate that! Oh my god! And, thank you all so much. This is very hard for me to do. I've still got a scar on my hand to this day. Again, I appreciate it. I honestly do. And the only thing I can remember is because I was in so much pain. My dad stabbed the knife straight through my hand, straight through my left hand, and I've still got the scar. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. I've still got the scar to this day. I was 10 years old, and it was right next to a main artery and vein. I was 10, and it was straight through my hand. And the pain was unreal. I couldn't even go to a hospital. Because the second I did, they would have been asking questions. And I was too scared, even if I did that, I was too scared to say it. In the same day, that happened twice. That happened in the same day, within less than 2 hours of each other. And it broke me. It broke me as much as... I'm sorry. I thought that was it. I thought my life was over. Uh, I felt like this is it. That's it. That's all I could do. That was it. But luckily, I appreciate the hug. That command doesn't work. But luckily, it's not so much luckily, but there was one time I was actually allowed to go out with my stepbrother. And okay, wait. Actually, before I go on to the story, I'm gonna tell you the darkest part. The darkest part, and I'm going to show you screenshots and messages, because I still have them to this day. When I was there, my youngest, well, not the youngest, but the stepbrother who was 3 years younger than me, he during the night he essayed me numerous times. And I couldn't tell anyone. I couldn't tell anyone. I was too scared to. Because they wouldn't believe me. No matter how hard I tried, they would not believe me. I had no one to talk to. And I'm not kidding. Yeah, he did numerous times, and I've got pictures that he sent, or not pictures, but I've got messages that he sent me, 9 years later that will prove what I'm telling you, and I will show you them, and it's very dark, and I didn't tell anyone. To this day, my family doesn't even know about it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to hold back the tears and everything. I need I need to get this out there. And no matter how hard I tried, no matter what I did, I had no one I could go to. You are very late to the party, yes. I had no one I can go to, and there was only other one sibling that I knew at the time. There was only other one sibling that I knew at the time, and luckily she was very sweet. And one time, this one time I was actually allowed out of the house to go see her. She doesn't live with my dad. She lives with her own mother, and I went over there with my stepbrother for the day. My dad knew I was there. And we all decided to go for a walk to the local shops, right? The local shop, and we were perfectly fine. We got close to the shop, and then my stepbrother was like, "I'm gonna go home. I'll see you guys later." So I was like, "We're like, all right, we'll see you later then." 10 minutes later, he comes running out up the street, and he goes, "Casey, your dad wants you home now." And I was like, "Why? What have I done? I've done nothing wrong." And me and my sibling me and my sister were so confused. We didn't know what the hell was going on. We went there. I went upstairs and I was like, "Dad, my sister's out there to speak to you. She wants to know what the hell's going on. I've done nothing wrong." And then I kid you not, he said something. He told me, I can't tell you the exact words he said because I tried to forget it. But he said, "Tell that stupid useless fucking bitch that I don't want to talk to her anymore," or something like that. So I was like, "Fine, I'll go tell her that." And he was like, "No, don't go do that. I'll go talk to her myself." 20 minutes later, he comes back upstairs in a right huffy mood, and he tells me to pack my shit and get out of the house. I was 10 years old and he kicked me out. I was homeless for a month after that. For a month. I was 10. I had to survive on scraps and rainwater and drinking just bottles of water I could find anywhere. 10 years old, and I was, 10, 11 years old, and I was living on the street. The only reason why I was found was because that same sister who had left went back to the shop. I couldn't remember where she lived because I was 10 years old. And, I remembered the way to the shop, but not the way to her house. And I was on my way to the shop because I managed to find some change lying on the floor, and she saw me, and she was like, "Are you okay? You look like shit." And I was like, "No, not really." And she took me in. She took me to see her mother, and bless them, they took me in for 6 months. they did what they can. Um, but unfortunately, due to her being underage herself and she's got her other siblings living there, it wasn't the right environment for me. So they had to do what they did, and they contacted social services. They had to contact back up my local council, which from there I was then put into the foster care system in the UK because I was 11 years old and I had nowhere to go, no family. My mum didn't want me back, and I didn't know any of my aunties, my uncles, my siblings were too young to have me. I was shoved into the foster care system, and during that time I was, like I said, I was 11 years old, and I was in a total of 5 different foster homes. Every single one was a different experience, and almost all of them were also both mentally and physically abusing towards me. Um, the first one was fine. They didn't really do much. They were kind of like just your standalone parents. But the second one, I was like 13, 14, 15, and I, they kind of got to know my mum a lot, and so I was seeing my mum a lot more. But at the same time, I was kind of getting more and more and more distant with my other siblings because it was more focused heavily around my mum. And don't get me wrong, they were lovely. They were lovely too, but they were the best ones, honestly. The second foster home I went to. The third one, no, the third one sucked ass. I was 15, 16, and I was then officially diagnosed. When I was 15 years old, I was officially diagnosed with autism. I wasn't diagnosed with anything else at the time, just autism I was diagnosed with because the foster parents knew that something wrong was wrong. But that didn't help. In fact, it made it worse. I was treated like an outcast. They had apparently been in the foster care system been looking after foster care. They had been looking after foster kids for a very, very long time. But for me, for some reason, it was very different. They had 2 other foster children living in that house at the same time as me. I was 15, 16. The others were younger than me. One was 14 and the other one was 10 and 11. And me being the teenager I was treated very poorly compared to the others. It was night. For example, I couldn't have my phone after 5 p.m. No worries. I appreciate it, mate. And it didn't show up for some reason. It might just be a bit late, but I appreciate that, Vigil. I appreciate it a lot. And I couldn't have my phone past 5 p.m. I was only allowed to play on the video games consoles an hour a day. I wasn't allowed my TV in my bedroom during the night because they wanted me to yet sleep, but yet all the others were perfectly fine. They're allowed to play video games as much as they want. They can have the TV in their bedrooms. They can use their phone whenever they want. And then I was 16 years old, and every time they went out for the weekend, him, his wife, and the 2 other foster children, they all went out. They all went out to do things together. They went out shopping, they went out to the zoo, they went out to theme parks. Me, I wasn't allowed to go. I was not allowed to go. In fact, you know what I had to do? When they were gone for 7, 8, maybe even 9 hours in a day, I was forced to be spending that time up at a shopping centre with no money to spend, alone, bored. For 9 hours straight. Nothing to do. Nothing. A couple of months later, the other foster brother didn't want to go with them anymore. He was allowed to stay in the house perfectly fine by himself alone when they went out. Me, on the other hand, I wasn't. I wasn't allowed to do that. And during that time, I was 17, I had received messages on Facebook this was 9 years later, by the way. No, wait. It was about 8 years later. I'm sorry, I'm getting the story mixed up. And I had received messages on Facebook Messenger from that same stepbrother, the one who sexually assaulted me, apologizing. And I am going to show you the screenshots, and I am going to read them. I have blurred it out, and I have blurred the names, but I am going to show you the screenshots. This is the first one. This is basically him asking for an apology. It was like, hey, can we talk? I was like, sure, about what? 2019. July 2019. It's like, sure, about what? He just wanted to apologize for everything that had happened. He was like, CUNT. And I was like, okay. And then it goes into this one. This is, yeah, it was. And he put, you didn't really do anything wrong. And remember how I told you I was sexually assaulted? He put it here, but would you want to do it properly? He was looking for a relationship with me. And he put, would you say I can give you a proper blowjob? As an apology, and our little secret, say something, anything. And I'm like, I'm sorry, no, I ain't gay. It gets very, very, very dirty. Very dirty. He put, fair enough, but if we did it, it wouldn't mean you're gay. I'd be an experiment. It would be an experiment, and you wouldn't have to suck me. I just want you to fuck my face. Or face fuck me. And then he put, because your cock was big back then, I can only imagine how big you are now. Think I could see how big you are now. No one will find out about this, and I want to make it up to you for everything I did. And he put, this is my way of doing it. Come on, please reply. I put, I'm sorry, no. He put, how can I make it up to you? And it's like, I don't know at the moment. Oh yeah. And he put, that's what I'd suggest. That's why I suggested what I did, and you're more than welcome to ram your cock into my fucking mouth. You ram your cock into my ass and fuck me and treat me like your bitch. And to face fuck me and come in my mouth or my ass. I can't think of any other way to make it up for you. Hold up. Where the fuck did that go? Hold up. I think this is the last one before I blocked him. He's like, please let me do this for you. I know I won't make it up for everything, but it's a start. Please say you'll let me and reply to me, please. And I put, I already said no. And he put, I know, but I need you to make it up to you. And it's not like it's something you won't enjoy, because you can be as rough as you want. You could choke me with your huge cock and make me eat your cum and just turn me into, or make me your little slut. That's the last message. And I blocked him. And they're all there. And I got fed up with it. I went to the police to report both the assault, the mental and physical assault I received from my father and him. And do you know what the police had said? After 2 months of investigating, do you know what they said? They can't do shit because I left it too long. They can't do anything. They left it too long. There was no evidence to back it up. No evidence. And obviously everything I went through, I then got re-diagnosed with depression, PTSD, anxiety, and during this time, I had shut myself away for so long. I had shut myself away for so long. I had no contact with anyone. No one. I cut everyone out of my life. I would not go out. My sister was constantly messaging me, hey, you coming down this weekend? I would just ignore them. I wanted nothing to do with anyone. Because I was just done. I was fed up. And from that, I went through a severe identity crisis. Because I locked myself away, I wasn't talking to anyone, and then when I finally did get the courage to go outside again, I tried everything in my power. To be perfect. To be someone I wasn't. If someone didn't like the idea of who I was being, I would swap up. I would change. And I went through such an identity crisis I wanted to be perfect for everyone. And then by doing so, I lost track of who I was. And to this day, I still don't know. I still don't know who I am. I don't know who I'm supposed to be. And it's taken me a very long time, but I am getting slowly to who... I'm getting there. I'm getting the courage to open up. I'm getting the courage to do things that back then I wouldn't. Right? And just... But that's not even the worst of it. That's not even the worst of it. I don't know if I can say this on a stream, because it is a very big family issue, but I don't care, I'm going to say it anyway. My mum, she passed away a couple years back. In July, I think. And my sister was going through her stuff. And she found a letter from my mum to my local council. Remember how I told you that my mum was trying to find any way possible to get me out of that house? Well, turns out, one of the things that she was trying to do was to claim to my local council that I had tried to sexually assault my younger sisters. She reported that to the council in a letter. And thank fuck the council did not do anything with that. Because if they did, my life would be over. I would be fucked. I was 10 years old. I would have been fucked. I wouldn't have been able to get a job. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. And from what my brother has told me, my mum has always been like that. She always has been a narcissistic, manipulative woman. And the reason why she got rid of me was because of my mental health. I was a wild card to her. She couldn't look after me. She couldn't. And that's all I know. That's all I know, and I've always hated her for it. And to this day, I hate her. I want nothing to do with her. At all. And every time I asked her, when I finally got back in contact with her, before she passed, it was years. I didn't want to have a relationship with her because I wanted her to be back to be my mother. I wanted a relationship with her because I wanted answers. I wanted answers. And again, me being me, I was scared. I would ask, but I would cling on to any answer she would give me. Oh, she didn't, and every single answer would be like, oh, she didn't know my father would treat me like that. Oh, she didn't know it would be this way. Oh, she tried this, she tried that. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. That isn't, no. And I believed it. I believed it for years. For years, I believed it. And when she finally passed, I broke. Because I was like, now I'm never going to get the answers that I wanted. I was so desperate to hang on to the truth or to get the answers that I would believe anything. I was ignorant. I would believe anything she would say because I wanted the answers. And I kept going back to her. I kept going back. And I think anyone would. In the hopes that she would eventually give me the truth. And it never did. To this day, I still don't have the answers, and I never will. But I guess that's life, right? My dad's also, both my parents are gone. I have no grandparents. But in the simplest way, that has been my life. It's really hard to talk about, and I felt like I needed to finally get that relief and get it out there, and I wanted to do it my way, and just to let people know that no matter how dark the situation is, and no matter what situation you're in, there is always going to be a light at the end of it. It may be tough, it may be a slow journey, but at the end of it, you'll find a way. You'll find a way through. Just hang on. That's it. Just hang on to it. Hang on to hope. Do not let go of it. And for God's sake, don't do what I did. Don't do what I did. Don't hold it in for so long. If you need to talk to someone, talk to someone. Even if you have to sneak out the house to do it and report it to police, do it. Because if you leave it too long, nothing can be done. Nothing. Nothing will be done. And just stand up for yourself. That's all I gotta say. And I know people who are going through so much worse than I have, and many more will follow. But just know that you're not alone, and I know we'll never know each other, and probably never will. But just know I'm always going to be rooting for people like that. People who, I'm always going to be there for you if you need me. You know, like, we got to stand strong together. All of us. We're all human. We all go through emotions and roller coasters, and we got to be there for each other. And just know that I will be there for you if you need me. And I've held it in for so long. And right now it's kind of like... It's kind of a relief. It's a relief to, one, to get this off my chest because I've held it in for so long. And two, to know that there's people out there who kind of need it. But again, all I gotta say is I appreciate you all being here so much. It's you guys that give me the drive to carry on streaming. It really is. There's been numerous times during this whole since the start, I've wanted to quit. Because I just didn't have the courage, or I couldn't do it, but then I just see you guys join, and it kind of gives me a refresher on why I stream to begin with. Because seeing all of you being there, engaging with you guys, talking to you guys, and entertaining you all is my main goal and my main focus. I don't care about money. I don't care about anything like that. I can't physically see you smile, but knowing that during the darkest parts of your life, or any part of your life, you're going to be there and you feel entertained and you feel safe, and to me, that's all that matters. And I appreciate you all being there. And I appreciate you all being here too. I really do. I'm sorry, I know it was a bit of a different stream, and I know it's hard. Life can be hard, but you'll get through it. You'll get through it, and that's all that matters. Just hang on to that hope. I ain't very good, as I said at the start, I ain't very good at expressing myself or showing any emotion. But just know that I am here. And so there will be many others too. That's it. That's basically it. I don't know what to do now. Again, I appreciate you all being here so much. It was hard, but now I can finally feel. I feel like it's time I can start to let go. Time I start to move on with my own life. You know. You want to play some Pokemon? All right. Which one do you want me to play? But I appreciate you all being, and I know it's a far cry different. It's a far cry from what I normally do, but I feel like it had to be said, and it had to be done. And I appreciate you all being here. I know, Luce, I know. I haven't forgotten. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten just yet. But That's basically it. That was the basic premise. And I I don't know what to do with myself. I'm too overwhelmed with emotion right now. But again, I appreciate you all so much. More than you know. Anyway, back to our regular schedule. let me update the stream info.
You giving up already? I thought you were stronger than that.
No. I'm not giving up. But I appreciate it, Hannah. Thank you. Oh man. But anyway, how's everyone else doing? I'm just updating the stream info now. You're still sick? Damn. And I appreciate it. Cough, cough. No, honestly, I'm good. I'm good. I appreciate it, though. More than you guys know. I feel like playing a little games. It's all good, Ghosty. It's all good. I feel playing a little games will distract me. Games will distract me from how I'm actually feeling. So, we're all good. We're all good. But yeah, no one... There was some parts of that no one knew. And... I just felt like I had to get out there. You don't know lore, but Huggy. It's all good, mate. Anyone who plays this game wanna join? My partner and I are playing some games together. We're about to start dinner here in a bit. Fair enough. What are you having? Do you know what you're gonna have for dinner yet? I probably won't stream for much longer though, because it is coming up to 10 o'clock. So I'll probably do a couple of these. But our cat has been begging for food constantly. It's really weird and out of character type of behavior for her. Oof. Sounds crazy. Could she be pregnant? Because I know pregnant cats tend to eat a lot more. But is it neutered? Or whatever, spayed? Or whatever it's called? And is it a house cat? You're gonna go berserk? I know. I don't know what you mean by berserk, but I appreciate it, Hannah. And a house cat, neutered too, and oh, I'm making some Puerto Rican style pan roasted chicken with some yellow rice. She could be. But honestly, that sounds good news. That sounds so good. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds so good. Oh. Who knows? Who knows, Hannah? Who knows? But I appreciate you always sitting there for 40 minutes just listening to me yap. Cooking. My partner is white and doesn't know what seasoning is. So he's foaming at the mouth already for dinner tonight. Hey, Cinnamon. How you doing? How's everyone doing? Are you all good? It's dragon, poison, rock, dark. Okay. You know what we need? I feel like for this occasion we need a pig. We need one. Oi. Come here. Oh. Come here. Oh. Hi. Good girl. Huh? You know, after the stream, I'm going not listen to you saying for me not to join. Oof. Also, there's no music. Hold up. We need to vibe. We need to vibe to the music. How dare I not play music? There we go. How dare I? Who do I think I am? Go. You get to go home? Fair enough, Jay. I respect that. It's vocal music, what do you expect? All the impatient people came down. What do you expect? It's lo-fi Pokemon music. Also, guys, say hi to Coco. It's Coco. I know. Tell me about it. Hi, Coco. I honestly miss doing this. I used to do it so much in a day. Oh, here we go. I used to do this so much. I love doing it. Treat to get a Zygarde. What will I be waitering? A live appearance on a stream podcast day. Yes. No worries, Ghost, mate. I appreciate you being here. You have a good rest of your day, pal. Oh. Hey Noose, if I travel over there, will you cook for me? I'm really hungry and I fancy some of your Puerto Rican rice. You summoned Decoding Fish. Yes, we need those shiny. We haven't had one in a while. We ain't had a shiny in a good minute. Okay, Dark Rock. But that's also Aurora, so it's Ice Rock. So we'll take it. Are you guys stupid? It's Ice Rock. Why would we go for Dark? These guys are stupid. I even have a spare room for you to crash in if you want to stay a few days. Nah. To be fair, I do want to get out of the UK for a bit. Not gonna lie. That's Grimmsnarl. Hi, Grimmsnarl. Oh. Yeah, screw it. Oh. Oh man, I'm really hoping we can find this shiny soon. On God. I'm doing like no damage, it's crazy. In those tights, that's his whole entire thing. Wait, why am I asleep? No! No! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Come on, Mr. Snowgrim, please. Wake up. You know, I played Pokemon Go and I kind of wanted to do this Dynamax raid in that game and get the G-Max Grimmsnarl, but it never happened. It never happened. I never got to do it. Which sucks. Who are we waiting for it to attack? Come on, Hitmonchan. It's your turn, buddy. Oh, woke up. Let's go. Woo! Sorry, I'm trying. Come on, someone take it. Thank fuck. And orange you can capture? Wait, really? Yo. Okay. I'm down to play that game right now if it's got foxes in it. I'm just I'm joking. Of course, Saturday. Tomorrow is reserved for me to play the game. I made a promise to you and my promise will be fulfilled. Yep, we must play. Oh, and also good news. Some more parts about the PC came. Cool, Giant Mouse the other day, they had a really intriguing mount system around the animals in the game. Really? Sounds interesting, but why can't... Wait, what? Rip. Can we get a rip in the chat for this Vaporeon? But yeah, some more parts for my PC came today. Let's go. And then tomorrow we've got the CPU arriving. And all in all, I'd say we're around 3/4 of the way there. We've got the case, we've got the motherboard, we've got the fan, and we've got the PSU. So we're about 3/4 of the way there. All I really need, which is well, the CPU's coming tomorrow. The extractor, intake, and outtake fans are coming tomorrow as well. So all I really need to do now is get the GPU, the RAM, and the SSD. The most expensive, the big boys. I can't wait to build that thing on stream. I generally can't wait. So excited. Hello, Mr. God of Zai. Right, we better win this, and we better be shiny. Please. Please. Become white and green for me, Mr. Snack. Ready? Grimstone, that was your chance to do damage. And you refused! Mr. Slowbro, please. Mr. Slowbro, please. Pick a move! Mr. Slowbro! Thank you. I am probably not good at Dynamax because I am close to death. It'll be a waste if I did. Yep, see? It was a waste if I did. Oh. You had that the entire time and you didn't use it. Are you... You had that the entire time, and you didn't use it. Sure. They did! They had Ice Punch the whole entire time and it did that much damage, but they didn't use it! And now we're probably gonna lose! Literally. Hey, welcome back, Chaos. We're gonna lose because of that. Because now he's taking reduced damage. It's over. You do your freaking science state test. Oh, how'd it go? How do you think it went? Yep. We have lost. Fair enough. That's it. We lost. Was having a question about astrology, physics, and chem at the same time. We lost because some brain dead player thought it was a good idea not to use it. Why? Why are some people just so brain dead? Chaos with the shiny Pokemon, I appreciate that, mate. But seriously, why are people so brain dead? We have to continue the story of this game, and down and think about it. I also want to try and get a shiny charm because it will boost our odds of getting a shiny to 1 in 100 instead of being 1 in 300. Yeah, we failed that. Wasn't from my mistake. It was from the other fucking players. Next to nothing. I had to restart this game from scratch. So literally next to nothing. I'm already at the 3rd gym. Plus, I need someone with Pokemon Sword to help me. Because the reason why I'm doing the raids is for the Shiny Zygarde, so we can put into Legends EA for the Shiny Dex. Yeah. That's why. Does that answer your question? Really? Dude, you don't even have a Nintendo Switch Online membership. What do you mean? How can I give you something if you don't have the membership? Hmm? Yeah, you're right. My memory is goated. Nah, I actually have really bad memory. That there be the truth. Yo, banger. We're only evolving these for the Pokedex. We do need to get a Thunderstone. So we can evolve Rookidee, not Rookidee, Chargebug into Vikavolt. Fucking bird. So, yeah. Place your bets. How long do you think it's gonna take us to get a shiny? Right. I'm not saying you don't, Noose. To be fair, I kind of want to go gym. I'm fat. I need to go gym. But I'm too pussy to. Truth be told, I'm too pussy to go gym. Yeah, I don't even do that. I mean, I have the means to. I still have some gym equipment that my brother gave me ages ago. I just don't do it. But it's not more so like any other part of my body. I just want to lose the weight. Hello, Greedent. Hey. Alright, cool. Now start part of the Pokedex now. We almost have a full box of Pokemon from the Pokedex. Nice. We're at 35. Alright, we're going. Oh, I need a caffeine boost. These all shit. Guess I'll go Salazzle. We have 3 fire type Pokemon on our team. This is gonna suck. Yeah, this will probably be the last time before I end stream. Because honestly, I don't feel good. Oh wait, is it a steel type? I will after the stream. I forgot it's ground steel, right? Under trio. Come on, Serena. What's Serena? Pick a move. Trust me, I drink water quite often. I drink water more than you know. I just space it out through the day. Because as I said, I have issues. I'll get some in a minute. I'll get some after this. Come on. Jinx and Sneasel. I guess we'll have to go Jinx. Oh. I guess it's the waiting game again. Oh. Why are you using Swagger? I get confused with it, but why? Maybe that's why. Quicker? Yeah. Oof. Charge, exactly. Exactly, my guy. See, he gets it. My guy Chaos gets it. Okay, I don't think we're gonna make it through this one because there's two of us that are fire types, a grass type and an ice type. Against a ground dragon type. Yeah. So I'm gonna stall. I'm gonna use Toxic. The only thing that's gonna be good against the Zygarde is the Jinx if it can Dynamax and use Ice Beam. Then it will be 4 times weak. Yeah, see, I am... Oh my god, my Focus Sash comes into play. Let's go. Let's go, Focus Sash. And you missed. That is a huge W. That is a huge W. And a poison in play too. No! They're the Jinx, Dynamax. Why are you doing this, Serena? Why? Go, guys, come on. It does have triple axle, yes. Which I know is an ice type move. Why? Why did you not use Ice Beam? Why did you use Drain Kiss? Are you stupid? We've lost. We fucking lost because they used Draining Kiss. Why? Why did you use Drain Kiss? You should have used Ice Beam for that quad effectiveness. Fucking stupid dumbass. I'm sorry, that's pissed me off. Because now he's gonna take reduced damage. It's over. I should have chosen Ice Beam. You can't tell me that wasn't stupid. See? If they just used it to begin with! Are you This would have been done ages ago. You probably would have been dead. I'm crashing out. Do you blame me though? I'm crashing out. Please kill it. Nope. No, it won't. It has a lot of health. Still. Okay, we should still win this. There's no way we don't, right? I mean, it's got like no health at all. And there's 2 of them still alive. Do you blame my crash out though? Do you blame... No, because we should be faster than the Zygarde. If that Jinx just used Ice Beam and not Draining Kiss, it would have been dead. Yeah, we're cooked. We're cooked. No, we're not! Yeah, we're cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked. Are you... We're cooked. Are you kidding me? We need that Jinx's Quick Claw to kick in. Otherwise we're fucked. Yeah, but if they use Shadow Sneak, that's the issue. We're going against brain-dead enemies. We've got brain-dead teammates who don't know how to play the game. I'm gonna have to pray I'm faster. See, it doesn't kill him. It's over. Wait! Let's go! We actually win, let's go. Holy shit! Brain dead! Shadow Sneak worked, but it didn't kill it. I'm just so lucky fucking, Salazzle was faster than Zygarde, otherwise we would have been fucked. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is a huge W. Now, would it be shiny? Probably not. Let's be real, it's a 1 in 300 chance. That, it was stressful. No, you're shiny. No shiny. No shiny. No. Woo! Oh, now we can bump it up to 7. Yes. Right, just for you, Noose, I'll go grab some water. I will be right back. Okay? I'll be back. Hi, I'm back. See, I got water. Are you happy? And yes, I filled it up with a bottle because I couldn't be asked to clean a cup. Or get a cup out of a cupboard. There you go, you're happy. Shit. Right, I'll probably do... I'll probably do one more. get it bumped to, well, win one more, but get it bumped up to 8, and then I'll end the stream. Because this stream has been almost been going for 2 hours already. You know what, I might... Depending on how I feel, I might come back for another stream later playing some Pokemon Unite. Who the fuck is Joe Momo? I'm gonna see if one of my friends wants to play. I'll message her, see if she wants to play. You're more than welcome to join us. Oh, it picked Raichu for me, oof. No worries, Chaos, mate. Speak to you later. Yeah, this one's fucked. This one's fucked. Amoonguss and Palpitoad? Yeah, we'll go Amoonguss. It is what it is. Wait, but before you go, I wanna show you the factory I made. So after this, I'll probably show you. I made a factory in another world. Don't worry. I just want to show you it. I'll activate Jeets and I'll teleport you over. Because otherwise you're going to be traveling like minus 8,000 blocks away from spawn. Heck, I might even show you after this in the stream, temporarily. I want people's opinions. I don't know. Don't forget, we can't have too many people play. Nothing. It's just there's just a limit to, because it's a realm of like 10 people at a time playing. It's just the maximum as Minecraft can do. Oh, also, if you're on a Twitch side, I have set up some commands. There's only two. There is this one, which is the lurk command. See, there you go. And then we also have a donate one as well. See? Boom, two commands set up. I had that in yesterday, or last night. I'm just trying to think of good commands to use. Is that combustion? It is. Yeah, this route is fucked. Nice. I know some people like the doggy play, but not everyone. Midnight Sky. Wait, did someone use... Oh, Drifblim used Thunderbolt on me. Okay. Because of my lightning rod. That's very useful. Oof. Poor Hitmonlee. That's why the Gen 1 fighting types suck. Who the fuck is that? We're gonna... Oh, it's Kangaskhan. Rhyhorn? Okay. Alright, let's hope we can get something good. I'm definitely switching out for Rochi though. Ugh. I got something way worse. Galarian Stunfisk. Oh boy. We're fucked anyway, so I took it. I mean, there's a chance we could win. Oh yeah, what's that? Also, Chaos, add me on Pokemon Go, please. I did try to ask you yesterday and you never answered. Fair enough. Ghast is slow though. Just wait till we find the Ender Dragon, you'll get Nitro. It'll become literally useless. You should be able to find my friend code in the menu for the screen. In the friend code section. Hey buddy, how you doing? How you doing, Ashton? You good, mate? Yeah, I'm alright. Tired, but I'm good. Oh, I am. Indeed. I appreciate it, mate. Because game. Game gang, exactly. Who the fuck? Linoon! Do something! We're fucked here. I'm really hungry. Oh, ready? Nice. Probably a new disc. So, do you guys think we're fucked here? Let's be real. It's definitely looking like it. We've been at this for a while and he's not even at half health. Oh yeah, we're definitely cooked. No one can Dynamax. We're all about to die. To be fair, I knew we were fucked from the get-go. The second I saw there was no ice or dragon in a Pokemon that we could have selected, I knew it was over. At this rate, you're never making a podcast appearance. These things are slow. You will make a podcast appearance, even if I force you to. Whenever it starts. I don't know when it will start, but it's going to start hopefully soon. Yeah, I knew this was over the second that I saw the route which we had to go. There it is. Noosh, join the podcast now. You will have one appearance in the podcast. Don't make me force you, young man. Okay? You told me to force you. I did what you said. Can we get rest in peace, chat? This run is long over. I'm sorry, Noosey Goosey. I'm sorry, Goosey, Noosey, Lucy, Woosey. Yes, it was. I couldn't be asked to get a cup out of the cupboard, so I got it in a bottle. Okay, leave me alone. It's effort. Way! I said Noosey Woosey Goose. Oh wait, yeah, hold up. My bad, bro. My bad, Matthew. Oh, what do you want? After Kuno? Fuck off! It's just Pokemon Lo-Fi. Generation 1 to Generation 7. No worries. You know, I'm gonna make my team somewhat of a team anyway. And then I'll end stream because I'm tired. And I feel like shit after what happened. I have to have a Zoroark, right? Zoroark's like the go-to Pokemon. Plus, it's already 11 PM, so. Place your bets. When do you think this Riolu is going to evolve? Let's do 3. Thank you. I don't know, I feel extremely worn out. And my head hurts. But that hard for me to do. Even my brother messaged me saying that he's proud. So I just had to do it. I was tempted to just say, yeah, no, I'm not doing it. Damn. This really don't want to evolve. Alright, that's it. I'm done. I am done. I'm knackered. I'll probably be streaming again in a bit though. But until then, I'm sorry for earlier and I don't know. And I appreciate you all for sitting there and watching. But I'm done for now, and I'll see you all in the next one, alright? Bye!